Strike 4. Today we're taking on the third mission of the Soviet campaign. We're going to be using the infantry doctrine with the following perks.
Split the
And
German line
this
and
is a
regroup
challenging
at the
one.
entrance of the industrial area.
Got to do a lot of
Eliminate
house-to-house fighting. Going to have to use smoke grenades. There's some buried tanks in there. We're going to have to try to protect our infantry as much as we can. And then, of course, make a final push later on against some heavily defended positions. Some heavily defended factories. We're going to have to try to get as many points as we can. Try to minimize their damage. And, of course, metals is going to be critical. If we can figure out a way to do that, we should have a chance to get 3 stars here. So let's give it a go.
Comrades, the time has come to take back what is ours. To take back Stalingrad. First, you must rendezvous with the other squads at the entrance of the industrial area.
Alright, now I'm going to not have this tank going here. We're going to just keep this group moving one. The reason why is there are,
part of the city.
let's just say, some anti-tank grenades here. We're going to try to see if we can flank this position a little bit. So, circle command here. And we do have a medic, and we do have the infantry doctrine, so we're going to be doing a lot of maneuvers like that. Okay, that's out of the way. We are going to take possession of the armored car. And we're going to take possession of these 3. We're not actually going to use them. I think we might use them later. Let's see. Let's, okay. So we got all this stuff here. We're going to unfortify. And we're going to unload all. We're going to try to do as much fighting with the infantry as we can. Here's a position we're going to have to clear out. I'm going to use smoke grenades. And in we go. Now remember, these guns don't really have anything useful. I think they get like 2 shots in them. So if we have to use them later on to clear out, we will. Let's get the smoke grenade and let's do the scatter philosophy. Okay, there's some troops we gotta fight there. Smoke grenade coming. And they're on the run. They're out of ammo. We're gonna chase them down though. Okay.
Hold your fire. They have
nice! A tank, a medium tank. We can use this later on. We can also use this repair vehicle later on. Although, well, you know what? We can actually use this right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to use some crew members from this tank here because I want to save as much infantry as possible. So I'm taking all 3 of them out. I'm going to put 1 of them in here. I mean all 3 of them out. Sorry, I'm going to put 1 in there. That one, okay. And then I'm going to take 1 crew member and put him over here. Actually, I could just do, yeah, we'll take 2 of them. So I'm going to put 2 crew members in this tank. And I'm going to use 1 of these officers to repair. And we're going to have to pillage as much as we can. And it's not so much about getting the stars and stuff. It's more, you know, we need strong weapons because there's a lot of defended positions over here we're going to have to attack later on and stuff like that. So that is going on there. We're going to get this group going here. And we'll get to the rendezvous point. So let's select all of these minus the... well, you know what? We're going to take the tank too. We'll select the tank on the side and we're just going to fight our way through. So smoke grenades, of course. And retreating. Okay, that's good, I think. Smoke grenade there.
Стреляйте! Есть.
Alright, pushing forward here.
Пехота идет. Видна цель. Атакуем!
Smoke grenade there.
Атакуем! Стреляйте! Пли по
Another
цели!
smoke grenade right here. And I'd like to take possession of this tank as well. Let's see, we got a medic there. Okay.
Давай же!
And we're going to have a chance to take possession of that as well. I'd like to use crew members from this tank.
Я готов.
So unload all. I'm going to take one, put them back here. I'm going to take two crew members and put them in this tank here.
Иду!
Okay, while we're doing that, we've got this group over here.
Да. Распоряжение.
Let's take this group out to this spot right here. And we're going to meet up with this tank that's kind of hidden over here.
Пехота идет!
So again, the first part of the rendezvous is going to be to take part of this. There's some heavily defended positions. We're going to have a little tough time getting around it. I think there's a second way to go. We could go around it this way too. Yeah, we could do both ways as well. But let's focus on one thing at a time here.
Пехота готова.
Let's just push forward. And this tank we won't be able to do anything until we repair it and refuel it. So I believe there's a tank. There's some more resistance here. Try and scatter.
Пехота в пути. Уничтожили цель.
Just giving us a wider range of fire there. Okay, so that has been taken care of there. We got a medic in place. We're going to use that. And maybe we'll just stop right there. Okay, so this is the tank we got to take care of. Let's throw a smoke grenade here. And let's push forward. Another smoke grenade.
Видна цель.
And there's the tank. Time for anti-tank grenade, anti-tank grenade, and anti-tank grenade. That's it. It's a medium tank. It's got one. Here we go. Tank under metal. And didn't necessarily need the metal, but we want to take out the tank. For sure, combat medic metal. Okay, so we've got all this group here. I think we can start healing that. And again, we've got a medium tank we haven't used there. Okay, let's push forward again. I think there's some stuff we can backstab on potentially here. And I think we're going to do that. We're just going to push forward. This objective is complete, but we're not going to quit. We're going to keep going this way before we go north. And the reason why is there's some stuff we'd like to be able to backstab there. Smoke grenade here. There we go. Another smoke grenade there. And now I think this is where we go forward with this group and push them here. We'll use the triangle command and try to beat up.
Распоряжение.
And again, we use another smoke grenade, of course.
Пехота в пути. Уже в пути.
Let's get our medic back there.
Приказы?
Okay, let's push forward and... Oh, this group is fighting here, isn't it?
Медпомощь нужна?
So, smoke grenade coming here. And there's a tank. That's fine. This is what we wanted.
Слушаю.
A situation where we can take this tank out right here.
Убейте!
There we go. Got a backstabber medal there. And so far, so good.
Пехота здесь.
There's another tank we can take possession of. I'm going to probably take an officer there for
Винты у меня
that.
готовы.
Oh, speaking of
Пехота в
officer,
пути.
oh yeah, we're going to do that. So this repair vehicle is pretty much almost out of fuel. And we've maxed out. Let's see, I think we got 2 crew members here. Let's take one out.
Я
I'm going
готов.
to take one of them, put them here. I'm going to take the other one and put them right back
Распоряжение.
into the tank.
Пехота в пути. Я готов. Так точно.
And then again, this tank right here is going to unfortify. But it has like no fuel at all. Okay, we got 1 soldier we left behind.
Ожидаю приказов.
2 soldiers actually.
Так
I'm going to
точно.
meet them up and we're going to see if we can take out. There's a heavily guarded position here we haven't got to yet.
Приказы.
So I'm going to take this tank. You know, I'm going to take these 2 tanks with us. I'm not going to take the repair vehicle. Yeah, we're going to push forward over here and see if
Пехота
we
в
can
пути.
liquidate this position here.
Пехота идет.
So smoke grenade coming,
Так точно.
and we're just going to plow through here. Smoke grenade.
Fight. Замечен
Yep,
противник.
there they are. Alright, let's take out this anti-tank here. Let's get this tank out of the way. One more. There we go. Okay, the position's out of the way. And one of the things we want to watch out for... Ooh, stop.
Медпомощь
One of the
нужна.
things we want to watch out for is mines. I'm going to use triangle there. Mine. Mine. Alternatively, another way to take care of these mines
Атакуем.
is to simply throw a grenade in there. I think that's it for the mines. Okay, so this group is going to go back.
Да.
And I think I've only got 1 crew member here, so I'm going to use an officer, I think.
Приказы.
I'm not going to use a medic.
Медпомощь нужна. Распоряжение.
Submachine gunner. Oh boy, that one's interesting. He's got like no energy left.
Готов выполнять приказ.
There's a rifleman there. He's got a ton of stuff.
Ожидаю приказа. Да.
Rifleman. I'm trying to look for one that doesn't have. I'm trying to look for an officer.
Пехота здесь.
Rifleman.
Распоряжение. Пехота готова.
Trying to make the most of what we have
Я
here.
готов.
So give me a minute here. Let me zoom in. So this one's got 1, and 1.
Пехота готова.
Submachine gunner, maybe?
Готовы служить. Пехота здесь.
Let's see. Sub.
Слушаю.
I'm going to use the one over here. I'm going to use repair vehicle officer because I can't seem to find anything else.
Слушаю.
Okay, so going to take control of this tank, and we're going to get to it later on. We need to repair it. So I'm going to take one of these medics,
Да.
and I'm just going to go back into
Иду
this
туда,
right
где
here. Let
нужен.
me zoom out. Okay, so we're going to take possession of this,
Иду туда, где
and we're going to
нужен.
repair it with this. So this is a little complicated. We got to do it one step at a time and be smart in how we're doing it. I think this has no... Oh, it does have 20 fuel. Okay, we're going to use all the fuel we can get to get it out to the middle here. And while we're doing that, we're going to take this group, this core group we have right here, and move them forward. Oh, we did lose a tank. We must have lost it. Okay, we lost a tank here. But we gained a crew member, so we can put the crew member here. We can take this other crew member
Жду
out.
приказов. Иду. Давай же.
So this tank can drive, not very far. We'll put it here. And again, we got another tank here as well. I think this one has no fuel, but we're going to try to repair that as well. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We don't have enough fuel anyway. So let's take out let's get the repair vehicle over to here. It's going to run out of fuel, and we'll take the medic out. Or maybe you'll run to here. Out of fuel. Okay, we'll unload all.
Врач идет.
And yeah, so far so good, but this is the long, tedious mission. So let's do one thing at a time here.
Ожидаю приказов. Поживее.
Медпомощь нужна?
I'm going to rely entirely on the infantry here, so I'm going to deselect these tanks. And I'm going to group these as one group number 1.
Я готов.
Пехота в пути.
Okay, now our goal is going to be to clear out this stuff over here. And then try to clear out everything on the right and the left sides. This will be a little bit of a challenge here. Going to use smoke grenades for cover, of course.
Замечен враг.
I think we can scatter. We've got it outnumbered here. Should use the smoke grenade there. I'll use one there. Okay, that part is done. There is another one over here we're going to take out. So these are 2 towed artillery pieces we'll take control of. And you'll notice they have no... Let's see, this one has... Well, this one has 2 shots in it. This one has 2 shots as well. We're going to unload all. Actually, let's not unload all. We're going to need the firepower here.
Да. Орудие готово. Приказы? Готовы служить.
Есть раненые.
Okay, group number 1 is going to go this way. Going to use some smoke grenades here, and we should encounter a tank or 2.
Атакуем! Иду! Уже иду!
Иду. Замечен противник.
There, we're encountering. Okay. Smoke grenade for protection here. Another smoke grenade for protection.
Атакуем! Пли по цели!
And the tank went through us. We're gonna hit this one here.
Атакуем! Пли!
And smoke grenade, of course. Okay, these 2 are gonna unload all. And we need to start firing every grenade possible. Okay, we need to hit this one more time. A regular grenade will probably do the trick. And we got it done there.
Медпомощь нужна?
Okay, that was tough, but we got it done. That's good. Let's just push forward a little bit here. There is an anti-air gun on this side. Don't know if we can... Oh, there's a trench there. Okay. Let's see if we can clear that trench. Again, our goal is to try not to take a lot of losses and try to get as many medals as possible. And this is going to be a long, drawn-out battle here, so we're going to...
Врач идет! Врач идет!
Get our medic going to work here. We also have a first aid option as well. I'm going to see if we can toss a grenade across there and see if we can hit that. Let's not do that. Stay here, stay here. Uh-oh. He got shot from somewhere. Oh, there. We're getting ambushed this side. Okay. Let's use first aid. Let's use a smoke grenade here. And let's toss regular grenades in there. Did not expect to get hit by that patrol. Okay, and then we've got these two guns. We can use these at a later time. Once we rendezvous with the other group here, we'll have a supply vehicle. But what we want to do in the meantime is we would like to basically clear out what we can. So let's stand up there. And let's see if I can sneak another grenade in here. Just a regular grenade. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, so we got an ambush going that way. We're going to take this way and see if there's anything we can clear out over here. There's a lot of... It's basically house-to-house fighting here. I'm doing this for two purposes. Number one, I want to get my infantry healed, and number two, just kind of scouting here. So I don't think we can cross... Oh, we can't cross that way. Can we cross this way? No, we can't. So we have to go around. And we're going to go around this way. There's an anti-air gun right here. We're going to have to get in quickly and get out, so... Oh, a tank we can take control of. Let's not go there yet, though. Yeah, lots of stuff we can take control of. We gotta have supplies, so we're gonna go cautiously around this side. I think we're gonna go through this house and into here. And hopefully live to tell about it here. Another option, I want to see if we can go back around this way. That may be the way to go. Yep, there's a group right there. Okay, smoke grenade here. And I'd like to try to scatter as much as possible. Okay, this is what I was worried about right here. Gotta throw an anti-tank grenade coming there. And got it. Okay. This is... Oh, boy. That's not good. Smoke grenade coming here. And we're going to have to use... That's an anti-air gun. And we're going to need to take these out, too. Okay. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost one here. And this is heavily mined. We'll take out all these mines here real quick. Okay, so we survived that. We lost one. Let's stand up and go back this way. We've got two tanks. We could take those into consideration for usage. Let's take one tank here. And let's get another tank over to here. We're going to need protection when we go through this side. We're going to try breaking through this side right here. So, smoke grenade coming. And another smoke grenade coming toward our tanks here. And this is where we got to be careful.
Замечен враг. Приказы.
Let's take these two tanks and get them here for protection here. Smoke grenade there. Oh, there they come. There they come. Smoke grenade. Smoke grenade here. Okay, so far so good, I think. Let's get our medic into place. Oh, there they come. Another ambush.
Бинты у меня готовы.
Let's get our medic over here. Okay.
Медпомощь нужна?
So we survived that so far. Let's see how far we can go. I think we can go all the way to the line. Let's see if there's anything here.
Пехота в пути.
And part of this is I'm trying to recover the health of the troops. So nothing there. We're going to go this way. Let's be careful. Let's use another smoke grenade. We've got a lot of them. Although, one of the downsides is if you use too many of these, you can run out. Gotta go to the left. And again, we're going to try to clear everything we can here.
Пехота идет.
Our goal, of course, is to get 3 stars. And, of course, see if we can find anything else hidden in here. Let's see what's in this side. In this part of the... I've never been in this side before, so...
Пехота идет.
Looks like that's empty. Okay, so far so good.
Двигаюсь.
This is where I anticipate a big fight. So I'm going to prep it with a smoke grenade.
Стреляйте.
And prep it with another smoke grenade here.
Убейте их. Поживее.
And maybe we drew out some defenders early on, but I feel like this is going to be a big fight here.
Пехота в пути.
So smoke grenade, another smoke grenade.
Враг!
Yep, this is a big fight. Okay, so this is an anti-air gun. I think we should take... You know what? Yeah. Let's send 2 here. A circle command.
Врач идет!
Smoke grenade coming.
Медпомощь нужна?
And we need to get as many of these anti-tank guns out as we can. So let's see,
Артиллерия. Огонь.
We're getting ambushed from everywhere here.
Бинты у меня готовы.
First aid. Let's use smoke grenade for cover.
Стреляйте.
Wow, we're getting ambushed from every side. Yeah, I was worried about this one.
Пехота в пути.
Scatter.
Пли.
I think we're out of ammo. Oh, and we get one more shot left on this one.
Пли
Smoke
по
grenade
цели.
there.
Убейте их.
Okay, we're out of ammo. That means we're going to unload it all here. And we're going to try to do first aid. We have left. Smoke
Атакуем.
grenade here.
Пли.
Let's just hope we have enough medics.
Атакуем.
So we need to take out this spot right here. Going to use the triangle command to send what troops I have left. Also going to use first aid, and that objective is complete. We still got to get
They are
these.
completely surrounded.
Let's go, come on. Let's go,
Before we
medics.
can break into the factory, you must liberate the bank of the river, comrades.
Okay,
К бою готов.
Now that you've arrived, we can easily take the bank
gonna
of the
unload all
Volga
there.
Видна цель.
Бинты у меня
So we
готовы.
completed that
More support
objective.
is available. Use it well. Пехота в
We're going to
пути.
get reinforcements, and we're going to have to watch out. There's a ton of anti-tank guns we can take here. I don't think I want to take... Oh, we took out a couple of them.
Да.
One of the big things we have to
Use
watch
an
out for are these
airstrike at the
landmines.
target
I just use the
location.
triangle button to take those
Пли
out.
по цели. Огонь.
There are other ways to do that as well. You could throw in a grenade.
Стреляйте.
And these things will be very deadly to your groups and stuff if you don't manage them right. So we got some stuff here. We've got a rocket launcher. We've got some tanks. And we do not have... We have a repair vehicle. We do not have a supply vehicle here, I believe.
Бинты у меня готовы.
I was oh, we do have one supply vehicle. Okay, I was hoping to get that. All right, let's group
Врач здесь.
this group number 1.
К бою готов. Да?
Let's see. Let's get this armored personnel carrier unloaded. Let's put them over here.
Пехота идет!
Жду
Let's put group number
распоряжений.
1 over here as
Уже
well.
иду!
And then let's take all this infantry. I want to have all the infantry groups separately here. I'll get these pieces going, but I'm going to get the infantry group here. Oh, we got a nice howitzer there too. All right, so they're all going to go over here.
Пехота идет!
And I'm going to be cautious and methodical here, so bear with me. Okay, so this group is going to become one big group, group number 2, I believe.
Так точно!
And we're going to go this way. Okay, so this tank is in play.
Поживее!
But like I said, we are going to use... We're going to use crew members to do
Пехота
that.
готова! Пехота в пути!
So crew members going here.
Пехота
I'm going
в
to take
пути!
control of this and control of this. I want to get the pillager medal. I'm not going to keep control of that, but I'm going to keep 2 in here.
Да, пехота
We
готова.
might even be able to go 3, so they're going to go in here.
Пехота в пути!
Okay, this gun I don't think we're going to need. Let's unfortify it though,
Слушаю.
and then we can unload
Жду
all.
распоряжений.
And let's go back into that tank there. I thought there was 2 there. Now we actually have a bombing run.
Ожидаю
Here's
распоряжений.
CBC X here. We're not going to use it right now. We are going to do that at a later time.
Готовы
Okay,
служить!
so I got to get these crew members all set up here.
Приказы?
So this one's going here.
Да.
1, 2, and 3 are going here. Actually, let's just
Пехота здесь!
put this one over here.
Пехота идет!
Okay, so I need to get these crew members together here. So this one has 1 crew member. I want to have at least 2 for each one. So
Так
that crew member
точно!
is going here. I've got 2 here. 2 here. We're going to use take. There's 4 crew members here, so 1, 2 are going in here.
Двигаюсь! Слушаю.
1 is going to go to this one over here, I believe. The other crew member is going to go.
Слушаю.
Going to use triangle command here. This one has 1. We'll send 1 over here.
Пехота в пути!
And then this one right here has 2 crew members. So that's what we want. Let's see what else we have here. What I'd like to do is take this howitzer and I can't do that though. I think that's all I can do in terms of without taking out individual ones. Yeah.
Слушаю.
Okay, so we're going to take the rest of this group and we're going to send it over here.
Ну уже!
Yeah, let's just get going to that.
К бою готов.
And let's get this group number 2 going here. And I should probably take this group separately, so. This group's going to go over here.
Иду! Давай же!
We're going to consolidate, meet over here, and we're going to clear out all these factories and stuff, and then make our final push. You got to be careful how you approach that. You don't want to run out of ammo and stuff. I think that's a big
Медпомощь нужна?
issue I've run into on other
Так точно!
missions. You can run into that as well. So
Пехота
route
в
number
пути!
2 is going to go right here. Okay, so this tank is good. Good enough, that is. Alright, so this tank is going to meet up over here. And then these two are going to go back to work. We're going to send them over here, I believe. Yeah. We'll send them right over there. And then we'll have them finish off over here. I'm starting to think I don't need that
Use
repair vehicle.
artillery on infantry that are dug in. We can decimate them with bombardment from a distance.
Oh, we got these two other pieces I gotta set up here too. Alright, I got a medium tank with 4. I'm gonna unload all here. We're gonna use 2 for this artillery piece. Gonna use 2 more for this artillery piece. And we're gonna get that medium tank again. Let's get this towed artillery here. And this other towed artillery is going to go over here as well. And then we're going to be grouping everything in just a minute here. I need to figure out what piece I can use. Gonna have to use one of these soldiers here. So submachine gunner, no. Sniper's got some TNT here. We got a lot of stuff in play. I'm gonna look for someone that doesn't have. So here's an officer. Officer's gonna go inside the tank. See if I can find another officer here. I want to find someone that's used up all their perks and weapons and stuff like that. Put a machine gunner in there, maybe. Yeah, we'll put a machine gunner in there. Okay. So let's get our group going here. So these two should be full. Well, full enough, that is. Okay, repair truck is going to go here. Oh, these two are just out of gas. So repair truck's going to go over here. And we're probably going to run through this supply truck. Okay, so supply truck is going to go down to this one right here. We're going to get all these tanks together and we're going to group everything as one, and it's going to be one big heavy push. We have to hit this tank as well. Although, in all fairness, we have a repair truck. Let's get this repair truck right here. So, yeah, it's going to be a big push. It's going to be a little while before we get to that, but we are going to push as good as we can here. It's kind of a cool view. I like that view. Alright, let's go back to normal. Just hold on R1 and press in R3. Okay, so this tank is all set here. Alright, so that tank is probably set. Let's send him over here. And then we're going to go ahead and group everything we got. This tank is ready to go. Medium tank. So yeah, plan is going to be to send in the infantry and then try to work some of these positions out, and then try to keep our heavies for these other areas we have to attack back here and stuff like that. So it's going to be tough. We do have bombing options, so we'll see what we can do here. And I gotta group all these tanks together. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group all these tanks together. Well, after I get this over here, let's resupply these two towed artillery pieces. And I think we had another piece here, didn't we not? Okay, we have this piece. Armor personnel and howitzer. I think we're gonna untow that. So we got another howitzer
Слушаю.
here.
Уже иду.
The thing about the howitzers is I prefer to have them controlled by maybe an officer. Yeah, we'll be okay there. All right, so let's get this tank going here as well, and we're going to group everything together here. So
Я иду.
I'm going to hold down R1, or L1 that is. I'm going to select all these tanks, and we're going to group all the tanks as one unit. I'm going to put this armored personnel with the tanks. It appears we just ran out of ammo. So we're going to hold down X there, X, and X. I think that's it for the tanks. Okay. So all these tanks and stuff are going to be grouped as one unit. Now we've got 3 howitzers, and we do not have ability to restock them. So that's going to be a challenge in itself.
Ожидаю распоряжений. Распоряжение.
They're going to become group number 3. I just simply hold on L1 and then push in R3 after I select them all. And then this
Приказы. Нужны
supply
патроны,
vehicle
топливо,
stuff
ремонт.
will become the next group 4.
Готовы служить.
Okay, plan is going to be to take artillery there and use that for support. And we're going to push forward with our infantry, use smoke grenades for cover, and try to move in that way.
Огонь!
So smoke grenades here,
Противник.
and we're just going to try to outrun and get past this group here.
Пехота в пути.
We don't want to take this group head on, because we can never win that way. Alright, let's stop here, and we'll
Пехота в
just
пути.
use triangle command and means for flight and take these out. Okay, let's keep moving forward here. Now that we got that out of the way, let's take our tanks and command them with the triangle button right to about there. I don't want to push them too far.
Медпомощь
And then we're
нужна?
going to take artillery and command it there as well.
Да,
Then eventually we'll get our supply truck there.
есть.
There is a supply truck to take control of, but I don't think it has anything in terms of supplies, and I don't think it'll actually let us use the supplies.
Near the factory of the enemy.
There is a tank in that factory. We're going to worry about that later, though. So I believe we can try to take control of this, but I don't think we're going to be able to actually use it
Готов выполнять приказ.
in terms of supplies. Let me see if it works here. I don't think it will work.
Так точно.
Nope, I don't think this will work. I'd like to try to resupply this. Yeah, it won't work. So I'm gonna
Готовы служить.
Медпомощь нужна?
lose control there. We've got
Пехота идет.
our infantry in decent shape right now,
Стреляйте.
so we're gonna push forward here.
Бли по цели.
Smoke grenades. And we're gonna try to clear this factory here.
Огонь! Замечен враг.
So machine gun nest is going to be the most important target there. Okay, so that's out of the way. Now we're going to use regular grenades and individual troops here.
Атакуем. Пехота.
And these factories can be a little bit challenging to clear.
Огонь!
We've got strength in numbers
Пехота
here.
в пути.
We're going to use smoke grenades
Стреляйте.
and more smoke grenades.
Heavy bomber incoming.
Heavy bomber incoming.
Стреляйте. Бли. Пехота в
We're going to
пути.
get out of here quickly.
Обнаружен противник.
Smoke grenades, smoke grenades,
Атакуем.
smoke grenades,
Убейте.
smoke grenades, smoke grenades.
Убейте.
Oh boy. Yeah, that just took
Иду
out.
туда, где
Yeah.
нужен.
Not good, not good. And why are these two here? They need to go back in the factory here.
Пехота идет. Готовы служить.
Okay, We just lost 2 over here. We're going to work our way across, though. I think the key thing is we were trying to dodge that heavy bomber.
Обнаружен противник!
So smoke grenades here, smoke grenades here. We're going to try to cover what's in those trenches. And get one of these riflemen back, hopefully.
Пехота идет!
Maybe we won't get this rifleman back. First aid.
Ожидаю приказов.
Врач
There we
здесь.
go. Got him back. Wait, oh, we didn't get him back. Okay.
Пехота в пути! Пехота идет!
Let's see what else is over here. And we do have one heavy bombing run. We're going to use it at some point.
Замечен враг!
Okay. That's the resistance right there. And let's use our regular grenades.
Атакуем! Убейте их! Стреляйте! Убейте их! Пли по цели! Убейте их!
I could be using smoke grenades here. I'm just going to use regular ones and see if we can carve them up that way. Okay, so this position is clear.
Пли по цели!
I'm going to use this. What am I doing? Wrong button.
Врач здесь.
Stop. Okay.
Медпомощь нужна?
Alright, that sequence, I don't know. My buttons don't work very good there. And we are getting attacked. Oh. That's fine. We're not really getting attacked. They did get us here, though, because unfortunately that means we've used up all our wonderful...
Координаты! Приказы!
Yeah, we used up all our wonderful ammo. Let's get our supply vehicle here so we can resupply what we have. I think that's it in terms of a supply vehicle. Did we lose a... We must have lost a regular one. Oh no, we have a regular one here. Oh, that's one we try to take. This is our supply vehicle. Oh boy. We just lost that. We do have one smoke discharge. So, something to keep in mind there. We got a repair vehicle here. I thought he had a supply vehicle. We don't have a supply vehicle, so that's going to be the big challenge. We're going to try to clear as much as we can with the infantry.
Готов
Now
выполнять
we got 2
приказ.
infantry here. We'll merge them
Пехота в
together.
пути!
This is the major position here that I'm worried about, but I think this needs to be cleared first before we get to that. I would like to clear it from this side, though.
Врач здесь.
Пехота идет!
What I'd like to do is maybe use a couple heavy bomber runs and clear it that way. There's an anti-air piece over here, which makes it a little challenging to do, so I think the play here is just going to be to take all these tanks and drive them this way and use artillery support. So we're going to use the circle command,
Медпомощь нужна?
and we're going to take unit number 3 and get it over here.
Да!
So here come the tanks.
Враг!
Again, we're going to push them forward as much as we can. This is not the situation we wanted. There's a hidden tank in here. Another hidden tank. We need to uncover that as soon as we can. Okay, so now we got this tank uncovered. Now we can fire it.
Атакуем!
The director fire over there to take out the tank.
Еще один! Цепли!
That tank's gone.
Уничтожили цель! Так
The
точно!
anti-tank piece is gone here. And there's probably another tank over here somewhere, so let's just use the...
Да!
Yeah, we don't want to waste all our tank ammo there. Alright, this is the tank you gotta take out. Gonna use the triangle command there.
Уничтожили врага!
And we're gonna sort things out. Just gonna use circle command and have them stop firing there. We'll get those soldiers later. I just don't want to waste all the artillery fire slash.
Ожидаю приказа.
Yeah, that could be bad. Let's get artillery pieces over here. We can clear that with the infantry. The thing we wanted to clear, and we cleared it, was...
Приказы?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. So these are going to get replaced here. Let's get our... Oh, we lost our armored personnel here. I was going to say we can use that to clear it out. So we don't have that. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm waiting on this. We're going to be attacking this position from multiple... I think there is a supply depot there. So we want to be careful here. But we're going to run bombing run here. And we're going to run another bombing run just a second here. Okay, so other bombing run right here.
Место назначения подтверждаю.
And while we're doing that, we're going to take the rest of route number 1. We're going to use the triangle command this way.
Да. Слушаю.
I'm going to take the remaining artillery I have and triangle command to about right here. And then group number 2 is going to use some smoke grenades and slowly try to flank the position.
Иду. Пли.
Smoke grenades here. There is some tanks and stuff. They don't have any ammo, and unfortunately, we don't have much ammo either.
Стреляйте. Есть.
Обнаружен противник!
Alright, there we go. We're getting in place for bombing run here.
Так точно! Лечу к месту назначения!
Убейте.
Backstabber medal. Okay, let's just get these things. We did take out a few tanks, unfortunately. It is what it is. I want the supply depot. Alright, there we go. We took that out. And before we finish here, we're going to finish off whatever we can with their infantry.
Замечен враг.
Alright, so that position is clear now too. Let's get everything we have
Иду туда,
together.
где нужен.
And we have some small supplies we can use. We're going to use them as much as we can. I think this one only has one soldier in it. It does. So we're going to take one of our soldiers from here and put it there.
Слушаю. Да.
I'm going to try to find one that doesn't have anything left. And apparently,
Жду приказов.
this machine gunner doesn't have a ton left. I don't like giving up machine gunners, but it is going to
Иду.
go right here.
Готовы
I'm going to take
служить.
this submachine gunner and put him over here for now. We're going to take...
Слушаю.
There was some stuff we didn't take earlier. Okay, so we got the supply vehicle. That's very good. I think
Готовы
this
выполнять
artillery
приказ.
piece is the most important. We're gonna try to resupply that.
Готовы
We'll
выполнять приказ.
resupply some other stuff as well.
Так точно.
I think
Медпомощь
fuel is
нужна.
a big one. See, we don't have our... yeah, so we're gonna look for fuel here.
Видна цель.
Let's see, this one's almost out of fuel. Is this one out of fuel? That one's good. So fuel resupply, gonna hold down. I want to save the ammo as much as possible and get these recovered here. Okay, so these can go this way.
Уже иду!
And then the reason I took the soldiers here is a couple fold here. I want to get the pillager medals. You got to get as many medals as possible
Да.
if you want to be able to beat this mission.
Артиллерия готова.
Oh, so let's unload all
Пехота
there.
готова.
We have to clear. Unload all.
Огонь! Так
We have
точно.
to still clear these factories of tanks. There's a bunch of tanks. We don't have.
Пехота
Yeah, we don't have
идет.
some stuff here in terms of air support we've used.
Пехота в пути. Ожидаю приказов.
So group number 2 is going to go right
Иду
here.
туда, где нужен.
And I'm going to take these 2 soldiers right here.
Иду. Техника готова к работе.
And these 2 soldiers got to be part of that group. So I'm going to select
Пехота
1,
здесь.
2, and it won't let me merge them. Okay. So I got too many in this group. Okay.
Врач здесь.
So I'm going to try to use this infantry to clear. And then while we're doing that, I'm going to figure out what I can resupply. This tank is pretty much shot, so I'm going to give up on this one. And use those crew members somewhere else. This tank is also pretty much shot. It's at 16. I don't want to lose any tanks, so I'm going to unload all.
Служить.
Transfer to this
Пехота
tank.
в пути.
I could transfer them later on to those anti-tank guns if we need to.
Поживее.
I don't want to. The reason I'm taking those out again
Да.
is pretty simple. I don't want to lose them. I want to keep this artillery resupplied though. So this howitzer. Did we use all the supply? We didn't use all the supplies here. So this howitzer right here. Oops.
Есть.
Okay, so I was holding the wrong button there. Basically, you press X here, and then you pick the thing you want to resupply. So this towed artillery piece we want to resupply. So we'll push the triangle button there. And we'll get that resupplied. While we're doing that,
Распоряжение.
there's a position we need to clear out, so we're going to start moving forward here.
Иду туда, где
I
нужен.
believe this position is along the Volga. It's heavily defended over here, so we're going to try to flank it and use smoke grenades. That's the plan here. While we're doing that, I'm going to just press X here and see.
Двигаю орудие.
We could use this artillery support, I believe. I don't think we're going to get it in time. So that artillery is almost full. And we are out.
Будет сделано.
So we're just going to basically resupply fuel to these tanks here. And this repair vehicle as well.
В пути. Распоряжение.
Okay. We're going to make this artillery go to here. Triangle command.
Уже иду.
And the idea is to use them for support. We're going to bring our infantry this way. We'll have artillery support. We should be able to hammer this position. And these tanks we're going to use to clear out. I think we're just going to use them to clear out some
Так точно.
of these factories here. We're going to clear out all these factories, so that's going to be the tough part.
Давай же.
Again, we're still at 1 star. We got to get weighted all the way up to 3. So let's see. Let me just see what the total artillery range is. Oh, we're close. Okay. All right, our total artillery is almost in range, so I'm just going to use a triangle command to here. They probably don't even need to go that far.
Помощь нужна.
If they see anything, they will start firing. So we're going to go this way and smoke grenades.
Стреляйте.
More smoke grenades. Again, trying to clear out this position here.
Пли по цели. Убейте их.
Another smoke grenade there. And we have contact. They're sending the tank around the backside. That's fine. Smoke grenade here. Smoke grenade here. Okay, so let's use our anti-tank grenades.
Стреляйте! Атакуем! Стреляйте!
Want more of those?
Атакуем!
And we got a tank on it, so that's good.
Пли по цели!
And we need to be careful again. So first aid. Let's use a smoke grenade here.
Пли! Атакуем! Есть!
Okay, let's push forward. Again, we've got artillery support here.
Убейте их! Двигаюсь!
So that's the big piece we got to watch out for. These two anti-air guns. Let's use regular grenades on those. Okay, good. I think we got one of them out of there. Let's take possession of this. Well, let's, this one right here is what we got to worry about. So, regular grenade, 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 grenade. And I don't want to use any of this. I don't want to use them anymore. So I'm going to have them circle command right here. I want them to save their ammo. I want them to hold their fire. First aid. We're going to take the rest of this out with regular grenades.
Well done.
Okay, tank hunter silver. Let's see, we're going to scatter here.
Пехота в пути! Убейте их!
And try to use our medic.
Reinforcements
That's the
arrived.
first aid there. We need to get this one rifleman recovered here. We're up to 2 stars, and apparently we're getting reinforcements, so that's good, because we need them. Let's see what we have. Do we have just more infantry, I think. So yeah, we've got all these. Well, these guns don't have anything, really. We got 2 big tanks. That's important. Let's get them to rendezvous together here. So this group's going to go to here, and I'm going to take these 2 tanks
Да!
to here. These tanks are huge.
Поживее!
And we're going to begin the process of re-clearing out everything here. So group number 2.
Пехота в пути!
Gonna go right here, and I think we've got 2 soldiers. Or no, we don't have 2 soldiers. Okay. So that's our group there. We're going to try to clear out what we can here. I think these supply vehicles are all... Yeah, there's like no supplies there. So there's supply vehicles, but no supplies, unfortunately. Let's have our group stand up. And I'm going to let that group recover. What I'm going to do is use this group right here in the meantime to see what they can do.
Пулемет готов.
Пехота в пути!
We got a couple medics. You know what? I'd almost like to merge them.
Поживее!
I feel like that might be a better move here. Do we have mines?
Пехота в пути!
Замечен враг.
Пехота в
The only
пути!
downside in this mission is that you can't use the mines. Circle command, please. Don't engage. Oh, come on. Let's get out of there. Out of there. Don't engage. Thank you.
Есть!
Okay, these tanks are free to engage, though. We'll move them over here. I think we're just going to convene all our tanks.
Ожидаю распоряжений.
So our tank's going to go right here.
Уже иду!
We're also going to take this artillery, these artillery pieces we have, and move them over to there eventually.
Жду приказа.
So this infantry group, I'm going to call it group number 5. I'm going to try to merge up with the other infantry group
Уже
right here.
иду!
And then this repair vehicle is going to get refueled, and then we'll get it going.
Слушаю!
over here and supply the tanks. I'd like to work the tanks with...
Слушаю.
Yeah, but first we're going to have to group all these tanks together. So we group them right here. And we have this armored personnel carrier thing that we lost. That's fine. We got a lot of extra members in one of these tanks here. This one's got 4.
Готовы к атаке.
We're going to unload all here. I'm going to hold down L1. And then put 2 of them back in here. And then I'm going to take 2. I'm going to put them in this armored personnel carrier.
Пехота в пути.
That should help there. And then I'm going to group all these as 1 minus this. I'm going to hold on L1 and press X there. So I've got my tanks group right there. And yeah, we're going to get going with this group, this toward artillery. We're going to bring them over here. They're going to help support our attack on the factory here. And yeah, let's just move forward with that. It looks like this is our group right here. We're going to take them. We're going to merge that with this group. And we're going to push forward with that there. Okay, let's use our tanks to start clearing out. And I'm going to just use the triangle command to start. We are going to next use a specific focus. So like these 3 right here. I'm going to use the circle command right here. And then this one right here, I'm going to use the circle command to go right about here.
Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet.
So I'm going to use a combination of circle and triangle command. So that tank is going on. We want to be able to see as much as possible. We may even have to open up a hatch and see how this position goes. Okay, so this one, I'm going to use circle command to there. But I think my main concern is... No, he's going the wrong way. I'm going to stop this one. My main concern is getting to a fixed position where we just get fired on.
Готовы к атаке.
Feuer eröffnen.
Давай же.
So that's out of the way. We do have an APC. Not APC. We do have an armored personnel carrier.
Давай же.
Alright, so that's where we're at right now. Let's see if I can even get
Транспорт
this
готов.
piece over here moving forward. Okay, so that part is clear.
Видна цель.
That's what I'm worried about. These tanks that are just
Техника готова к работе.
reinforced and everything like that. So we'll use the triangle command and just put the triangle on them. I think we're going to use this APC here. Let's unload all,
Пехота готова.
just because I don't want to lose a carrier. So we lost the carrier, but we didn't lose the carrier, and we protected our 2 troops there. We lost this one here. That's not good. Let's keep pushing. First aid. Okay, so this is almost cleared, and we just gotta push forward to here.
Пехота идет.
We're getting shot at, so the downside of these tanks is they can't see very far. There's a tank we gotta take out right there. Okay, so we took some major losses here, but we don't. Let's see. Yeah, we cannot recover any of these troops, unfortunately.
Feuert aus allen Rohren.
Ja, Ragen.
But I think we have cleared this out pretty much, I think. I gotta zoom in here. There must be something we gotta clear out. Huh, there is not. Oh, I bet on this side. Alright, let's just send a tank back in here and see what comes up about. And while we're doing that, I'm going to take this
Жду распоряжения.
here and try to fix this heavy tank.
capture those panzers. They seem to be in pretty good shape.
Let's capture those panzers. Oh! There's a tank we can recover. Let's see if we have one that has 4. No, you know what? I think we lost the one that had 4.
Мы готовы.
Oh, this one has 4.
Слушаю.
Load all there. I'm going to take 1, 2, and put them back here.
Пехота идет. Распоряжение.
And oh, there's an anti-tank gun right there. That's what we didn't take care of. We're just going to take it out with our tanks. Triangle command.
Ожидаю
And then
приказа.
these 2 soldiers right here are going to capture this tank. We'll get a pillager medal, and hopefully there'll be enough to... Actually, there's 2 tanks we can take. So I'm going to take one over here. It's hard to see in these factories. It's a little dark. So this factory's clear. We're going to get 2 medals. Is it enough? I don't know. We'll see. So let's get all our tanks and merge them over here. We're going to take all these tanks and get them out over here using the triangle command, and then this as well using the triangle command. And we're going to sort things out, and while we're sorting things out, again, we should have... This group should be fully healed here. I'm going to merge them together as group number 6. So fortunately, we can't do anything supply-wise. I'm going to use smoke grenades just in case. I'm not sure what I'm going to encounter here. This isn't part of the clearing stuff, but there is some stuff we could pillage and so forth.
Так точно.
Total artillery has 4. This tank actually has fuel and stuff like that in it. It's going to need to be repaired, unfortunately. So that means... we're going to need this repair vehicle right here. We're almost out of fuel on this tank. This tank's almost out of fuel as well. I think, though, there's more fuel left in the supply truck. There is more fuel left there. So we're going to take this tank right here and this tank right here. We're going to send it over here and see if we can refuel it. And in the meantime, we're going to take this right here, and we're going to go all the way over to here. The idea is we're going to refuel that. So I'm going to find 2 troops that we don't need supply-wise. This machine gunner has nothing left. I'm going to take this.
Распоряжение.
Rifleman right here has...
Готовы
let's see,
служить.
this rifleman has a bunch.
Медпомощь нужна.
Medic,
Готовы служить.
submachine gunner.
Приказы. Есть
All these
раненые.
have like a ton of stuff left.
Приказы.
Rifleman.
Я готов.
I'll use this rifleman right here. We'll take 2 into there.
Пехота готова.
We
Пехота
do have
здесь.
TNT options too. I have not
Пехота
used
готова.
those. So I haven't used a lot of options. Let's see. Okay. And again, we check all these supply vehicles. There's nothing there in terms of that. Let's get
Приказы.
this tank.
Да.
This tank has a little bit of fuel. We can use this to fight with us.
Ожидаю приказа.
Rifleman. Let's see. But I'm trying to find one that doesn't have
К бою
supplies.
готов.
Medic. Don't want to use the medic.
Пехота готова.
Oh, the submachine gunner would be perfect.
Пехота в пути. Да.
I think I'm just going to use a regular rifleman on this, because
Давай
this
же.
towed artillery only has pretty much 4 rounds. Yeah.
Распоряжение.
Okay, so
Готов
this
выполнять приказ.
repair vehicle, I'm going to send it over to here right now. And we got our 2 tanks, and they're refueled, I believe. Yeah, they're refueled, so this is good. So this tank and this tank are going to go back over here and join their fellow tanks. And we'll be attacking the rest of these positions. Hopefully get up to 3 stars. That's the goal here.
Пехота в пути.
Let's push forward and clear as much as possible. Again, we're going to clear from the back of this factory.
Замечен враг!
and then take out all these positions. Okay, we're encountering. We need to get smoke grenades going here. Gotta try to cover our position. Okay, we're good there. Let's work our way inside of the factory here.
Пехота в пути!
There's some trenches. We'll try to take control of the
Пехота в
trenches.
пути!
К бою готов.
And it's more about just getting a foothold in here.
Убейте их!
Okay, so that side is clear. We just got to clear out these two spots right here. We're going to use what we have. I'm pretty
Распоряжение.
much going to send, well, let's see. I'm going to group them as one. Yeah, I'm going to send everything this way. And I think we're going to try to open a hatch on one of these two. Yeah, there's no hatch opening option. Okay.
Приказы?
So we're going to exit to location here, and we're just going to push forward with our infantry
Уже
on
иду!
this position here. We got a tank with us as well. I think we've got 2 artillery shells. Once those artillery shells are fired, we're going to use that as well. So here we go. We got the tanks going. We've got our infantry coming from this side. We should be able to move the position out as much as possible. We should have been using smoke grenades here. Did not do that. Okay. I'm going to use anti-tank grenade. Anti-tank grenade there. Going to use first aid. Yeah, I think I'm going to use anti-tank grenades here. Firing away.
Пли по цели!
This is getting a little bit crazy, and why are my grenades?
Стреляйте! Стреляйте!
Is this tank out of fuel? Not yet. Okay.
Медпомощь нужна?
First aid there. Is this piece out of fuel? It is. Okay, so I'm going to unload all,
Готовы служить!
and I'm just going to send them over here.
Медпомощь нужна?
And I got to watch out for group number 6. Smoke grenades, please. Come on. Use a smoke grenade.
Пли!
Okay,
Пехота здесь!
so first aid there. And let's start using the rest of our anti-tank grenades.
Пли!
Regular grenades.
Стреляйте!
We need to take out this tank position here.
Неприятель!
Okay, we got a 3-star rating. That is
Винты у меня
awesome.
готовы.
And we just got to not make any major screw-ups here.
Приказы?
So I'm sending the tanks this way. Oh, we got it done. The mission's done. Oh, good.
Hard work is paid off. Finally, Stalingrad is ours again.
All right, we got it done. 3-star rating. Whew, that was close. That was close. So, hopefully that's a good template for you. You got to minimize your losses, and I think the real challenging part on this one is just running out of ammo. But yeah, and then one of the tactics we used to try to improve our chances is we had some tanks that were really low in health, and we took soldiers out of there and transferred them to other tanks. But yeah, this is one of the tougher missions. I got a few Deadeyes there, quite a few Pillagers. I think that's probably where most of the medals are. Some Tank Hunter, we did a lot with infantry. Combat Medic, quite a few. And you gotta, well, you have to, not even so much for medals, but you gotta keep your troops alive, otherwise you can get overwhelmed there. And yeah, this is what we had in terms of losses versus damage dealt. Again, this is a big one. You want to destroy as much stuff as possible, but you know, minimize your losses, because you actually lose points. And I've had 3 stars in other missions, and it had dropped to 2 because I took losses at the end. Anyway, if you're looking for more Sudden Strike 4, there is a playlist. It's in the link in the description below. It's just called Southern Strike 4. I've got tips and 3-star missions in there. I'd like to thank you for watching and wish you good luck.